Chamath thinks this $2 stock will go up by 1,000%. There are still some people who would say trading is like gambling, and that one shouldn't gamble with their finances, but there are reasons behind it as well. Most of these people don't even know the first things when it comes to trading, and they've never even tried it. My question is, how do you know something if you never tried something? And more importantly, how is this a gamble if you already know you are going to win? While it's not easy, it isn't rocket science either. All you need is to know which stocks to buy, when to sell, among other things. Once you have mastered the stock market industry, you can indeed manipulate a few details here and there to make it favor your fortune. All you need is an intimate knowledge of how stock marketing and trading works, and that's it. But that's not what we are going to do. No. Today we will discuss the potential of a $2 stock that can go up by as much as 1,000%. Yes, that's right. No wonder it caught the attention of the likes of Chamath Palihapitiya. Now, Palihapitiya is not new to the trade industry. And if he chooses to buy stocks of T2 Biosystems, then there is a reason, and that is a good reason. We are going to find exactly what that is, and how it can be a boon for you if you decide to invest in this particular stock. We will also find other stocks that have similar, or even higher potential. Right at this moment, that is when I'm recording this, the current value of this stock is currently at $3.48. And yesterday it was just over $2. As you can see, its value keeps rising every day, and with the things I'm hearing about this company, it is about to get toasty very soon. And that is the reason I've bought about 350 shares. Now, before telling you about everything that I've been hearing for the last couple of days, let's take a look at the company first. T2 Biosystems is pioneer in medical technology, and their advancement in testing methodology and biotechnology is unprecedented. Their mission is to help clinics with better diagnostic toolkits so that they can quickly detect a particular pathogen before it is too late. A person's survival largely depends on how fast the disease is diagnosed and how fast the corresponding treatment works. The severity of the disease also depends on the stage of that disease, and soon it gets detected, the better. Their T2 magnetic resonance detection technology was specifically designed for that purpose, and it is a game changer that can potentially eliminate the time required to get the medical results. Their T2 technology has allowed them to detect various pathogens and biomarkers that usually get undetected, and require very lengthy and expensive processes and cultures. T2 revolutionizes this completely and can detect such pathogens at a record time. You might be thinking, how can they do something that no one has been able to achieve yet? Well, they've developed a whole new system altogether for this. Instead of doing traditionally that everybody else does, T2 uses their proprietary technology to achieve this. They incorporated this technology in one machine called the T2DX, and with this machine, they can detect some of the most notorious pathogens that get undetected by traditional systems. Not only that, but they can also detect some resistant genes directly from someone's bloodstream. If you recall correctly, we discussed how a company's success can be a game changer and can cause several spikes in their share market. Let's go through them one more time. The sudden spikes you see on a stock market depends on the company's products, performance, and public opinion towards them. If any one of these links ever breaks, then the shares will fall. But if it innovates, then the value of such shares rises. That is exactly the case with T2 Biosystems, and with their innovative and groundbreaking new T2 magnetic resonance detection technology, or T2MR, the company is on the road to success, and nothing is stopping them. Their continued innovations are the reasons why their value of stocks is striking high at $3.48. And it will skyrocket soon, as their success with T2 resonance detection technology is only getting started. As more and more pharmaceuticals and other biotechnological companies begin to adapt their technology, their stocks will only skyrocket. T2 magnetic resonance is all for the advancement of medical technology, and its future is guaranteed. This is because as more and more people get infected with viruses or deadly bacteria, the higher is their resistance towards medications. When the medicine fails to kill the bacteria, it mutates. And then the bacteria becomes strong, and then stronger. And finally it will reach a point where all medicines fail against it. Traditional pathogen detection techniques take a long time, which as a result allows the bacteria and the virus to mutate and get stronger. Thus the need for stronger and powerful medicine arises. Sometimes a patient doesn't even have enough time to wait for the results to come back. And in those cases, the doctors basically treat them with broad-spectrum antibiotics. Taking broad-spectrum antibiotics or other cocktails of powerful medicine is bad for human health as well, and it can cause severe side effects. It will harm your body, as much as it harms those pathogens. With T2MR, it will not be like that. Early detection of such bacteria and viruses is guaranteed with T2MR. And thus such pathogens can be rather killed with much smaller dosages that have little to no side effects. At this point in time, the whole world is battling the COVID pandemic. And T2MR has been helpful once again. T2 Biosystems was the first company in the world who was able to detect the new strain of the coronavirus that has rocked the entire world since early 2020. This is what makes the stocks of T2 Biosystems that much important. T2 Biosystems hopes to really make a difference and make human lives better with their technology. They have partnered with various hospitals to incorporate their T2DX machine, which can potentially reduce the time needed for a successful test, down to almost 3 to 5 hours. That's right, within 3 to 5 hours, you can get your COVID results if you happen to be in one of the hospitals that have employed the use of the T2DX machine. Their success with this hospital partnership can trifold and could potentially increase their market share even more as the world is still not over the COVID pandemic. They also plan to greatly reduce costs and deliver everything that a patient really needs. As T2 Biosystems' success continues, their stocks will soar higher, and I can easily see their stocks reaching $50 in the next 3 to 6 months. That is a huge jump and could potentially boost the 350 shares that I bought at a mere $2. If you want to get into the world of stock marketing and trading, there's no better time than this. With the pandemic still not going away at this instant, T2 Biosystems' stocks will only soar higher and higher. And so it is truly a tried and tested stock that anyone can invest in and see their fortunes doubled. With their success with the T2DX machine, it could be deployed everywhere, and they could beat their own quarterly earnings reports from the previous year. With this story of the potential of Chamath's success, we hope that we have been able to bring something different to the table, something that no one was able to provide you till now. We hope that you have actually learned something new with this story to ensure you are confident if you decide to buy the shares yourself. To be honest, I purchased 350 shares right after I saw the story. All these data indicate only success with it, and it would have been foolish to let such an opportunity pass. With that said, if you really want to make your mark in the trading industry, then you should start with T2 Biosystems. As you can see from the data, it's safe, reliable, and right now, it is soaring high and not stopping for anything anytime soon.